Well, a very good evening from Phuket, and tonight I'm going to just do a very short video on a local restaurant to me that I'd almost forgotten about over the last couple of years because obviously the COVID situation, etc. But it's a great little place. It's hidden away off the main road, a little bit difficult to find, but it's worth the effort because they do some absolutely outstanding dishes here, both Thai and European. I think the guy who owns it is a German guy. He's married to a Thai lady, and they've got some accommodation behind the restaurant as well. We're not going to be looking at the accommodation though. We're going to have a quick look at the restaurant. As I say, I don't want to make the video too long. The restaurant's called Bunny's. It's in the Chalong area. As I mentioned, it's a bit difficult to find, so check out the description. I will put a Google Map link, but there are no signs to this restaurant, only the main sign outside the restaurant. Why, I don't know, but it's all word of mouth and it's got a very good reputation, so people hunt this restaurant out. So we're just going to take a very quick look at the menu because I know menus can be boring. So there you go, Bunny's restaurant. It's closed on a Monday, so it's worth bearing that in mind. But they must be open fairly early because they do some breakfast stuff. So you've got that breakfast starting at 1:50, and then you've got hot dogs and stuff. That's the owner, the lady owner. I was just making sure it's okay because I haven't asked them whether it's okay to film. But let's go back to the menu. It's okay. Got mushroom soup on here for 60 baht. I'm going to try that tonight. I haven't tried that. The Penang curry that they do here is the best curry I've had in Thailand, full stop. In 20 odd years of coming here, I've not found anywhere that does a better Penang curry. But you can see they do goulash beef, they do all different European dishes. They've got lots of choice. They do burgers, they do fish and chips. Nat had the fish and chips the other night. Very nice, wasn't it, Nat? Yep. The fish and chips, and there you go. So got a yep out of that. Fish and chips, 130 baht, and it was massive. I will overlay some pictures on the video because we did take some pictures the other night. And they do all sorts, hot dogs. They got schnitzels here, pork chops, everything you can see. I'm not going to spend too much time on the menu because, as I say, I know it's boring. The other night I had the Penang curry. Absolutely fantastic. They do a Massaman here, and the guy who owns it, I was speaking to him the other night, he recommends the Massaman, so I might try that tonight because it's a recommendation that he said to try it if I like the Penang curry. But literally whenever I think of Penang curry, I think of this restaurant, and that's why I remembered it a few nights ago. There it is, chicken Penang. I remembered this dish from a long time ago, 90 baht, and whenever I have or want a Penang curry, this is the place to come. I haven't found anywhere that can beat it. Lots of Thai food on here. They do all sorts of stuff, and of course the beers, and they do a few desserts as well. So that's the menu. So I'm now going to decide on what I want. I think I'm going to have the Massaman curry. See what Nat wants. She was on about trying the green curry, I think. What are you having, Nat? You're going to have the green curry, are you? Huh? So yeah, looks like Nat's going to have the green curry. Okay, so we've just put our order in. Apologies for the light. I actually forgot to bring my light tonight in the hurry. I picked up my camera and I forgot my little light, which would have been ideal because this is in a bit of a dark area, as you will see. But while the order's being processed and we're waiting for the food to come to the table, I thought I would show you the restaurant from the outside. It is dark in this area, so just bear that in mind. You might not see it very clearly. We've just had a thunderstorm, so there is the restaurant there. It's not a massive place, it's only small. There's a few tables outside, but it is covered, so even if you're sitting outside the main part, you're not going to get wet. And there's a couple of tables there, and then there's a little bit of a driveway. Now there are some accommodation down there as well. This is owned by the same people. Off the top of my head I don't know the prices, but I will try and ask the lady owner shortly how much the accommodation goes for, but I think it's reasonably priced. It is quite dark here. It's easily missed, but I'm going to show you the little sign outside so you know what you're looking for if you do fancy taking a trip. And it is somewhere that the food is excellent. It's tucked away in an area that you just wouldn't imagine a restaurant to be. There's the sign and there's the little entrance, and as you can see, this is mainly a residential area, I'll be honest with you, where we are now. But you follow this road and that will take you to a set of traffic lights which then joins on to Chaffa Road. Now I always get these wrong. It's either Chaffa Road East or Chaffa Road West. So we're off that main road. You come down here, but as you can see, it's an unusual place to have a restaurant. This is Thai residential homes here. I'm not quite sure where this road goes But Bunny's is just about 1.5 kilometres off the main Chaffa Road, but it's a great little spot. It's not, as I mentioned, a massive place, but it's big enough, and the food here is excellent, and it's very, very pocket friendly, as you've seen on the menu. Not expensive, and the food is delicious. I'll be honest with you, the food is really good. So let's now walk inside the main restaurant. It's not that large, so it's not going to take much to show you. Okay, so the foods are just arrived and we're going to take a quick look at it, and that's just taking a few pictures so I can post on my Facebook group. I've already done some pictures of when I came and had the Penang curry, but tonight we've decided to order the Massaman curry. This was recommended by the owner. Nat's had the green curry, and I've also ordered the Currywurst, which comes with French fries as in a curry sauce, so the German sausage with French fries and the curry sauce. Okay, so there is my Massaman curry, and I've ordered the beef Massaman. That looks really nice. Oh, look at that. Oh, that looks beautiful. But it's what it tastes like that's the important bit. Okay, I've got Nat's phone in the way here. Okay, and then we have the Currywurst, which is a German sausage in a curry sauce with some fries, and I'm gonna just dip in that. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's lovely, the sauce. And then Nat has had the green curry. And one of you had pork, Nat? So Nat's had the green pork curry, or moo. Let's try some of the Massaman. Now this was actually recommended to me by the owner of the restaurant. I spoke to him the other night. He isn't actually here tonight, but he was here when I came and had the Penang, and I got talking to him and was just complimenting him on what a good Penang they do here. They get a lot of the Penangs that you find in Thailand, they are very, very fiery. Now I don't mind them being spicy, but for me personally, I think when they're that fiery that you can't taste nothing else, it sort of kills the experience because your mouth's just on fire. The Penang curry is meant to be like a creamy coconut taste with obviously some spice there, and they get the balance here just perfect. For my taste anyway, you've got that beautiful coconutty, creamy taste coming through with the spice, but it's not overly spiced, so you can taste the coconut in the Penang, and it was just absolutely delicious. And in all the time I've been coming to Thailand, the Penang here is one of the best I've had anywhere in Thailand, not just in Phuket, anywhere. Absolutely superb. Again, straight away, really creamy. I can get the taste. Not too spicy. Now you can order it different spice levels. I've ordered mine medium, which is what I tend to do, and this is just beautiful. Oh, nice. Love it. Okay. Nat's sitting there with a long face because she wants me to try a green curry. Is it good? Yeah. Yeah, she's saying it's good. Right, now. Again, you get all the flavours coming through without it being too overly spiced, and that's what I like about Bunny's restaurant. It's about balance of flavours with Thai food. Thai's like sweet, sour, spicy, all the different mixtures, but sometimes the balance isn't quite right on some restaurants, so you can get it too sweet when they're using too much sugar, or too sour, or too spicy. And a lot of the restaurants, they put the spice in there because obviously the Thai people like it very spicy, but as a foreigner, as a phalang as they call it, I like spice, but I don't like it where it blows your head off and you can't taste anything else. And the one thing I love about this restaurant is they get the balance right, so you've got that sweet, sour, spicy flavours all mixed together in equal amounts, and you can taste this Massaman is beautifully, the balance on it's lovely. I highly recommend you try this as well. You come in here, try this because it's superb. So we've had the Penang, Nat's had the fish and chips, which she loves. We've had the Massaman, which is excellent. Nat's had the green curry, which again is very, very nice. You can taste it and Nat's not easily pleased when it comes to Thai food. She normally just says, oh, it's okay. She says, this is really nice. And we've also got the currywurst, which I've already had a dip in with the sauce. Oh, lovely tomatoey flavour coming through with that curry. Oh, that's nice, really nice. And as you've seen on the menu, it's not expensive. Right, I'm sorry, but I now want to eat my food. I shall come back to you shortly. Well, there you go. That doesn't lie. I've not left a lot. Currywurst and Nat's green curry completely cleared the lot. So if you want a small restaurant that does really good food, and I do mean really good food, for very pocket friendly prices, then you need to come and hunt this restaurant out. I know it's away from the main areas, but as I've said before, some of the smaller restaurants that are not in the tourist areas are just mind-blowing for the quality of the food. I've ordered a beer, I've had a Singer beer, Nat's had a coconut. We've had three main dishes. The bills come to 425 baht, so there you go. Absolutely outstanding value. So a place to come and check out the description. I will have the location in there, so you're going to find it. It is in an unusual area, as I say, but this restaurant has survived COVID. It's been here for a very long time. And the reason why they survive in such an unusual area is because of the quality of the food, because there's no signs to this restaurant anywhere from the main roads, only the one that I showed you outside. So if they wasn't good at what they do, they wouldn't survive, and they managed to survive COVID, and they're still here, and I'm really pleased about it. So one to put on your list to check out and come and have some food, because it's not expensive. The accommodation, I've spoken to the lady owner, they do the accommodation. I'm going to do a separate video on it, because she said I can come back and do a separate video on it. They charge 9,000 baht a month or 500 baht per day. So look out for that video, because I shall do a short video on their accommodation, because again, I think it's worth it. But this is somewhere that you're going to need to have some sort of transport, because we're not in an area where you're going to find a taxi easy or transportation unless you've got your own. Thanks for watching, and until next time, you take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.